I thought today I would get on and talk about one of my absolute favorite topics. My favorite topics, I also mean least favorite topics, in that this gets misconstrued all the freaking time. So I thought I would get on here with my like Betty Rubble / Lydia Dietz hair today and clear up this idea. What is a brand? Okay, we hear it all the time. My brand, my brand. There are people that throw it around, like the people that are in a new relationship and just want to talk about their boyfriend. So you're like, what'd you have for lunch? And she's like, my boyfriend and I had a tuna sandwich. Like, okay, I didn't really ask you, but anyway. There are people that are like obsessed with their brand. Well, in my brand, and is this on brand, and is that on brand? Brand. There are also people that are like, I got told to rebrand, and I don't even know what that means. And then there are graphic designers who are going to help you focus on the visual aspects of your brand. So is that it? Is it a logo? Is it a website? Is it a font, colors? Yes. Okay, the visual part of your brand is part of your brand, but it's only one aspect of a much larger picture. So think of it this way. Simply put, your brand is the experience you want to leave on the person viewing it or engaging with it, right? All of the elements of that. So when you're looking at the logo, is it clear? Is it profound? Is it warm? Is it inviting? Is it cool? Is it sleek? What are you looking to do here with this logo? With these colors, same thing. Are you trying to bring people in? Are you trying to make them feel like this is exclusive? Do you need it to be explanatory? Do you want it to be mysterious, right? That's why these things are part of your brand. A font, again, is it playful? Is it formal? That's why this visual part is there. Now, what if we could get out of the visual elements and start looking at the bigger freaking picture? What if we stop looking at the font and start looking at what you're actually freaking saying? Now, with my clients, and a lot of you are in here, and bear with me because you've heard this before, I am constantly reminding people, begging people to lean into their language. I say it all the time. Lean in, right? I want to hear you. I don't want to hear coachy. I don't want to hear salesy. Yes, all of those things have a place. I want to hear you. I want to see you. This flailing Muppet, this is me. Okay? Me. I want to see you. So let's put the font aside and look at, are you being true to yourself in your language? Could I pick it out of a lineup? If you gave me a great big pile, or maybe even just a few sales pages and remove the details, the specifics, would I know it was you? If not, we got to lean back into that language. Now, let's look at the colors, okay? All of these colors, all these different things, what are you trying to evoke? What emotion are you trying to evoke? Are you matching that? Are you matching that in your content? Are you matching that in your sales calls? Are you matching that in your interactions, in your customer service? I see all these things. I have a client today. She just put a palm tree in her banner. And my first question was, wow, or my first thought was, wow, what a beautiful tree. My second question was, when I think of this woman, I don't necessarily think of palm tree. That's just not what I think. So what are the images that evoke how you're trying to make people feel? Okay? Are you trying to make them feel warm, invited, included? Does your customer service reflect that? Right? Okay, let's look at, so we talked about colors, we talked about fonts, we talked about logos. If there's a bottom line here, right, that you're trying to sum up in your brand, make sure you can accurately say it. This is my brand. My brand is that I provide value in this way. This is what makes me special. Because at the end of the day, your logo might help me remember you, but it's not going to get you the job. It can lose you the job if it looks like shit. Don't get me wrong. But it's not going to get you that job. It's just not. Now, here's the last part of the brand. In addition to being yourself, leaning into your language, making sure you're providing a consistent experience, all of those things that I already talked about. A huge part of your brand is what you stand for and what you don't. You don't have to get political in your brand. You can. You don't have to shy away from other stuff if you feel like it. I went to a conference in Atlanta this year with Jamie Prahl, one of my very best friends on the planet, and there was a whole big symposium about The artist's role in society is to shut up, especially on Twitter. Now, people were gutted by this. It's your choice. If you want to go there, you can go there. But it doesn't have to necessarily be political. But what you love informs your brand. What you love about your clients, what you love about connecting with them, what you hate about your industry, or what you hate about what other people have done to your clients, or what you hate about certain processes is part of your brand too. So I want you all to get really, really real here with yourself. And I want you to make a love and hate list. And worry about colors later. What do you stand for? What do you not stand for? What can't you stand? I put flamingos as my promo Friday. I love flamingos. They're memorable, they're inviting, they're warm. Okay, flamingos. Not everything has to be crazy drawn out, right? One of my favorite things, Ashley Amberjay's company is called the Middle Finger Project. I think that's hilarious and so her and so on and so attractive to the people that need her, right? So how are you going to lean into you? Because at the end of the day, no matter how beautiful your website is, you can have a whole business without a freaking website. No matter how pretty it is, no matter how polished. If your brand doesn't show me you, then it's probably not standing out. And if it's not standing out, it's not selling. So start thinking about customer service, experiences, warmth, exclusivity, whatever you want. Paint me a picture. Show me a world. Show me my role in your world. Show me what I can expect from working with you. And then we can get back to talking about fonts and colors.